had a shock jobs report just in here midday on a Friday. I need to update you on what's going on because the market initially dumped but is now recovering. What do I expect to happen here on the Bitcoin chart? Is this risk on? And can we expect to move here on altcoins? I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, but committed to giving you guys the update. So let's get straight into the data that has just come out. Smash up the likes. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the links in the description to our Telegram community where we're actively trading this market and making some insane results. Join us in the Telegram. Guys, we just got the non-farm payroll figure and it came in at a huge shock. Markets were expecting 180,000 new jobs. We got 353,000. That insanely hot jobs figure. And that has the market a little bit worried, but a little bit positive. They'll be positive that the data was good, right? So you initially saw markets fall here on this hourly candlestick, but now it's regaining it with a huge candlestick here, which went as high as 43.7, where we've of course got a bit of resistance around this 43.5 level. The question now is, can Bitcoin sustain a bigger move to the upside, or is this jobs figure going to worry markets? Now, very simply, we need to understand, if the jobs market is hot, that means the economy is doing well. We've also had some really strong tech earnings as well, which is giving markets confidence that the economy is doing well. Now, why would, if the economy do well, be an issue for markets? Well, here's the thing. Jerome Powell at his press conference said, hey, look, I'm not doing a rate cut, and I don't think we're going to get one in March. Data like this will support him. Data like this does not bode well for us getting earlier rate cuts. It may be that we get rate cuts later. Now, that can still be deemed a positive, right? Because the reality is it means he's not driving us into a recession. We're getting, really good figures. The labor market's strong, companies are doing well, tech earnings are strong. And so this is where you're getting this kind of soft landing. But for us as crypto traders, it's annoying, right? We want to see rate cuts. We want to see cuts to increase that liquidity in the market and to pump our bags. But let's see what's happening in the Bitcoin chart right now. So on the hourly chart here, guys, you can see it's a bit of a tug and war, right? It's a sideways trend here. We're trying to get back above the hourly chart, which is great, and trying to work our way back above. Now, of course, we've got very important resistance here, which is at 43.7, 43.8. These peaks here are going to be the hard bits to break. Once we break above those, off we can go up towards some higher price targets, up towards 44.5, 45,000 and beyond. But we've got this local area which we need to break through. Now, if I zoom this up to the 4-hourly chart, you'll start to see this is quite nice actually. Because on the 4-hourly chart, what happened was we created this peak, we came back down, lost our EMA ribbon briefly, quickly regrouped it, retested, and are now trying to show some strength. But again, none of this is worthwhile if we cannot break above the peaks here at 43.8 to create a higher high. So if we do not sooner rather than later see a 4-hourly candle close above 43.8, then I'm going to be worried that we could be curling off for a wider pullback here, which could bring us back down into our daily EMA ribbon. And that starts to bring you at levels in the daily EMA ribbon between 42.3 and even lower down to 41.8. That brings you into that daily EMA ribbon. So that's what I'm watching out for here on the short term. Now, shout out to you guys who took the chain link trade. You guys are legends. I shared that altcoin with you yesterday and you saw it completely pop off. Let me just pull up the chart here for you guys. Bear with me. Boom, there you go. That was the chart pattern I shared with you guys. Look at that. Textbook breakout. Shout out to you guys. Comment below if you took this trade using the links in my description. Bybit, BitGet. Make sure you're there. If you like trades like this, I'm sharing loads of this and a lot more inside our Telegram. That's where I'm sharing all my altcoin trades. If you want to be involved, jump into our community. So guys, we head into the weekend with a bit of a mixed bag. I mean, to be sure, the reading is good, right? More jobs is a good thing. It means the economy is healthy, fine, I get it. But at the same time, investors and market participants will understand that this is kicking the can down the road for those rate cuts we were so excited about in 2024. So we'll need to see, how does market digest this? Where does Bitcoin go over this next period? Look, there is liquidity sat there at that 39,000 level as well, which I shared with you guys on the tweet earlier today. But the reality is, if this wants to pull back, like I said time and time again, if Bitcoin wants to spend a couple of weeks pulling back down to 37, 38,000, 39, I'll be nibbling at all those levels. I like DCing at some of those price points, but Bitcoin's showing a lot of strength right now. The bears are trying to push it back down, but bulls are saying, hang on, you're not pushing us back down. We're still above our daily EMA ribbon, still above the 4-hourly EMA ribbon, showing good short-term strength here on Bitcoin. It's just whether it can capitalize on that to start creating those higher highs, pushing back above that 43.8 level, pushing back above 45,000, and pushing itself onwards, right? That's the key now. And again, a lot of that's going to depend on how the excitement goes as we head towards the halving. Also, it's going to depend on the inflows in towards the Bitcoin spot ETF, which we're starting to see, start to have positive inflows now, which is really good. So we'll keep a tune of all of that. If you appreciate this update, guys, even when I've got a bit of a cough, smash up the likes, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.